Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial, an updated makeup tutorial. I know you're going to be like, girl, how many are you going to make of these? It's because my makeup routine changes like every freaking week. Just kidding, like every month I change it up a little bit. So, yeah, I'm just going to show y'all that once again because people have asked me on my TikTok. I swear y'all asked me for these. But yeah, so let's just get started right now. Okay, I hope the lighting isn't too bad because this is like the best it's gonna get. I tried fixing it, but I literally can't find my ring light. So I'm really sorry. Also, ignore how my hair looks. Not really giving. But anyways, I go in with this moisturizer, the CeraVe moisturizer first. And I just put this on my whole face, of course. Make sure you're moisturized. For primer, I do go in with this one. I do like a lot of other different ones. I have tried like the one size ones. And I do like them, but this one is just always going to be the one that never fails me. So, yeah. Because one size ones, it be hit or miss. And I just pat it into my... pat it, I don't know. Same difference. Into my face, everywhere. On top of my nose especially. Because I feel like that's where I get oily the most. And my makeup just slides off. And then on my forehead, of course. But yeah. I recommend you tapping it instead of rubbing it because you could tell the difference for real. Okay, so you want to let that fully dry. Fun fact, I use my actual blow dryer with the cold like air to dry my makeup whenever it takes too long. So I do use that to dry my primer. So now that my primer is like really sticky, I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me foundation in the shade 105. This one is one of my favorite foundations. Honestly, the only foundation I've tried, because I used to not wear foundation, but when I did start wearing foundation, I tried the Fit Me foundation for the first time, and that's the only foundation that's the only foundation I only use. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. I do apply it everywhere. I don't do like no skincare before besides moisturizing and priming before my makeup. I know some people do put like serums and stuff. I tried putting hyaluronic acid, is that what it's called? Hyaluronic acid? I don't know. The hyaluronic and the other one, the niacinamide one. I tried putting those under my makeup, like as a skincare step or whatever. But every time I do that, my makeup just starts peeling. Like it just peels. So I don't think it's either good with this foundation or it's just that it doesn't belong. Or with the primer actually. I don't know, to be But yeah. And I just put a little bit up here, and then on my nose I just put like a little line, and then obviously down here. With the beauty blender I use is from Miss A. These are my favorite beauty blenders. I wet it a little bit and just squeeze all the water out, and yeah, obviously just blend. Always blend down to your neck, girl, because you don't want to have two different colors. I know that looks scary, but then I go in with the NYX contour stick or wonder stick, I don't know, in the shade Universal Light, and I use the contoured one. This is the color, super cute. I really like this one. Not super cute, girl, wet. I really like this contour though. I used to use the Rare Beauty one. I really like the Rare Beauty one, but this one is just really good too, and it's way cheaper. So also, if y'all see me looking over there a lot, that's because my mirror is right there and I just can't, yeah, the camera is not really helpful. So anyways, let's blend this out. I use a brush like this. This is a Too Faced brush. I don't know if they sell these anymore because I have not seen them anymore, but it's like a hard brush. And obviously try to always do it upwards. Okay, the next thing I go in with is the Juvia's liquid blush in the shade Blush Lily. I do apply a little bit of this. I really like this one and the one size cream blush that comes in like the little palette, but this one, it's always my favorite. And it is super pigmented, so love it. I normally put way more, but I'm gonna like literally run out, so I'm going very light. Plus, I'm gonna put powder blush on top, so it doesn't really matter. And I do put some a little bit on my chin and on my nose. A lot of people hate that and they say I have blush blindness, but girl, if I like it, then I like it. And I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Just kidding. But yeah. I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way concealer in the shade Marshmallow. And I'm gonna apply this right there. Okay, I'm not about to say that, but okay. A little bit under my eyes and then right here. And then just like a little line like that, or like a little dot, whatever you want to call that, right there. And then just, I'm gonna cover that little pimple I have right there. So, period. And then I'm gonna let it sit for like a little bit, but while I let it sit, I'm gonna get my kimchi powder. This one is one of my favorite powders. I really like it. I got it from the TikTok shop. And I do have this ready. And then I use a powder puff. And then I put it like on the back of my hand just to smooth out the powder. And then I use an angled brush like this I also got from the TikTok shop. It's in my showcase if y'all do want to get it. And I just start from the bottom. Well, actually no, I do everything else. I blend everything before the under eyes. So yeah. So we're going to blend everything else with the brush first. And then we go in with the beauty blender on top. So yeah. Okay, and then I go in with the beauty blender and I just blend everything else like that, just to smooth it out a little bit and not have like a harsh line right there either. Okay, and then whenever you get to the under eyes, I blend out from the outside first. And I don't like that harsh line, so I just blend a little bit up. If you do like that harsh line, then that's your preference, but I don't, so I do that. And then, and remember you have your powder puff ready, because I go straight in with the powder right after, because I don't want my other eyes to crease, of course. So I do this. Then I go in with this, blend really, really good. Okay, let me use this other little mirror because I really don't want my under eyes to crease. Okay, I'm just blending. And then, once you feel like you blended, you go in with your powder puff and just press the powder in there. I don't use pressed powder because I personally feel like it makes my makeup look super cakey and I don't like that. So I just go in with my loose powder and just set my under eye just like that. And it eats every time. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. The exact same thing I did. Okay, just make sure to always have your beauty blender ready. Your powder puff ready. That way it won't crease. And then I go in with the excess powder and I just put powder everywhere and I grab some from the, I don't know. Okay, just watch. I just put a bunch of powder all over my face just to make my face like a little matte. Yeah. Just a little bit everywhere. On my eyelids too. And just like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's bronzer in the shade Light, and I use both of them. I know it's looks a little crusty and going through it, but. And then I use a brush like this from the little Hello Kitty brushes. I use this one. It's also like a little hard brush. I like using like the harder brushes just because I don't like the ones that are super soft. Because then I don't know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. But yeah. I like a lot of bronzer. If you don't, then obviously don't put a lot. But I personally do like a lot of bronzer. So I do go in with a lot of bronzer. But make sure you blend, girl. Because you don't want it to look a little too, like you didn't even try vibes. Then I do go put some in my forehead. Like what? You can tell the difference. I don't know, I just feel like bronzer is like, makes my face like so much better. And there you go. Okay, and then I go in with like a little brush like this, like a little fluffy brush again. And I do my nose contour with that. I'm trying to do it and show you at the same time, but it's low-key hard. But I just put a little bit. I really don't care if it's not perfect because that's why I go in with powder afterwards and clean it up a little. So. Okay, and then I go in with this one in the top a little bit, and I put a little bit on my eyelids just to add a little bit of color, because I don't like the nothing on my eyelids. Like, hello. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go in again with my powder puff and powder, and I'm gonna just do my little line right there, and on the other side as well. Just like that. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, just like around, and the same thing on this side. And then for the inside, I'm just gonna put a little that and that, and just like that. And then I'm gonna let it sit for like literally 2 minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the little fluffy brush and just brush it all out, brush all of it off, because yeah, I don't let it sit for too long, just because I don't really like how it like leaves a line and stuff, you know what I mean? So I just kind of brush it off really quick, and then I go in with the One Size blush with another fluffy blush brush, and then I go in with this one, and I put this everywhere. Obviously, I love blush. I love my blush to look like super pink. If you don't, keep your opinions to yourself, because I could care less. But yeah, and then I put blush on my nose, the tip of my nose, and then on my chin, just like that. And it slays eats. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna go in with is my Fenty highlight. Is this one? I really like it, and I go in with like a little highlight brush or whatever, and I just put a little bit. I just like how glittery it is, and it looks super cute, very cutesy. So now I get a Q-tip with makeup remover just to take off all of this makeup on my lip. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm just gonna apply it everywhere on my face, of course. And now I'm just gonna let this dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, and for my lips, I normally use the NYX lip liner, this one in the shade Nude Beige or Nude Truffle, but it's literally tiny and it's not sharpening. So I'm just gonna go in with this one. I don't know what brand this is. This is my sister's. It's in the shade Brown. I think she got it at like Sally's. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but let's try it. Okay, let me do this off camera. Okay guys, well this is the finished makeup. This is the finished look. Very cute. Literally love the way my makeup comes out every single time. But if you guys have any questions on any products I use, or what anything y'all want to know, please let me know. I'll answer you guys in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.